Does your child reverse A's or C's, or G's or S's, or any of those letters that require us to form them in an anti-clockwise direction? In this video, I will share one key tip that you can show your child so they are confident every time they go to form one of those anti-clockwise letters. Writing letters back to front happens a lot amongst young children. Children have an idea of how the letters should look, and they may even remember a catchy mnemonic to help them understand it. But when they go to write those letters, they aren't sure which direction they should move their pencil. I'm big on giving children visual, audible, and kinesthetic clues to help them learn. And this is how those clues can help your child. Hi, I'm Joni Flowers, and I help parents and educators with practical tips to support young children on their learning journey. This video will actually be one big tip. Use the word back. I'm going to break this one big tip up into two parts, but basically they really are just part of the one big tip. Children need to be confident with which way to start their letter formations. Those letters that are formed with an anti-clockwise movement all need the word back to be part of their visual, audible, and kinesthetic clues. Each one of those anti-clockwise letters, A, C, D, G, F, Q, S, all begin with a stroke that goes backwards when compared to the usual flow of an English text, which goes from left to right. The sentences flow from the left to the right. It's from the left to the right. But unlike sentences which flow from the left to the right, anti-clockwise letters go from the right to the left, and they move this way. They all need to go back first. So step one is to help children see the formation goes back. The way to do this is to explicitly show children that text, English text, always runs from the left to the right. We can do this by using our finger to track the words as we're reading to children. Let them see how your finger goes from the left to the right as you read through the text, and then encourage children to use their finger as well to track underneath the words as you read through that text. If children are right-handed, make it explicit that they have to cross their body to read the text. So they would use their right hand to point to the start of the text on the page, and they need to cross over their body to start from the left side. And if your child is left-handed, reiterate that their hand is simply moving from their side of their body and it's pushing away with every line on the text. So it's just making it very clear the movement compared to their body of the text. And then reiterate this with another visual image. So here we can use a toy car or a toy train, and you could call this your writing car or the writing train. Now the writing car, I'm using the car today, the writing car always faces it towards the right side of the page. It starts on the left and it always drives towards the right side. It doesn't turn around when we go on a new line. It actually starts again over there on the left and heads in the same direction to the right. Quiz your child. Ask them, does the car ever turn around and face in the other direction? No, it never faces the other direction. However, sometimes it can reverse. And for some letters, it can go backwards. It doesn't turn around, it just reverses backwards. And that leads me to step number 2, use the word back in the mnemonics. You might have had a mnemonic like this: go all the way around the apple and then down the stick. They definitely help children have a visual image for the letters they're writing, but but they don't support children when children need to know which direction they have to start when they form those letters. Instead, use the word back. Use the word back in front of all those mnemonics for those letters that have an anti-clockwise formation. So we would say back all around the apple and down the stick. You can use that word back at the start of any of those mnemonics for those anti-clockwise letters. Practice drawing those anti-clockwise letters in the air, but remember, your letters will appear reversed to your child, and so think carefully about what back means from your child's perspective. That's it for today. Happy learning! And if you have any questions about teaching young children, please leave those in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please share it with someone else that you feel would get value from this content. I'll see you next time.